All right, it's time for your weekly update. So let's get it. Quick market update. Now, rates have been creeping up for the last couple weeks and, nothing dramatic, but we have seen definitely an upward trend as of late. Now, this week we get the CPI report, which will give us the inflation report. Now, you all know that inflation is the biggest culprit for the high rates that we've been seeing. And until we start to show that inflation is under control, rates will remain at the current level, if not keep creeping higher. Now, with inventory levels still not meeting current demand, expect housing prices to continue to escalate. Now, for all of your listing agents out there, if you have a listing that isn't moving, instead of doing a price reduction, consider making a seller concession for the same amount that you would reduce the price. Now, this seller concession can be used to offset closing cost, or they can help buy the rate down, which makes it more attractive to any potential buyer instead of just reducing the price. What am I excited about? Real estate report cards. They're customized to your location and branded with your information on it. Now, this is a great graphic to put up on the different social media sites with the median home prices, historical and forecasted appreciation, the different demographics for your specific area. Now, the key here is you want to be seen as a go-to resource for your area. And this graphic is not only professional looking, but it's easily shareable and gives you valuable information to your clients. Simply send me a message and I'll put one together for you at no charge. What book am I reading? Acres of Diamonds by Russell Conwell. Now, this book is from a speech that originated back in 1869. It's said that he's given a speech over 6,000 times and used the income received from those speeches to establish Temple University. It's a story about perseverance and not being distracted by the greener pastures that we all see when we get discouraged. It's a quick read, it's readily available, and hopefully will give you perspective like it has for me. Now, what am I watching? Kids sports. Seriously, it seems like after work, I'm at a field or a gym or somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong. I can totally appreciate this phase of life that my kids are in right now, but I do like the no plans day, especially if for some reason it can fall on a weekend. Now, luckily I have my laptop with me and I can get updated pre-approvals and run quick numbers for clients. So I'm very thankful for that. What am I listening to? How to Build Mental Toughness with David Goggins. Like I've mentioned in the previous videos, we have to protect our mind. We are all dealing a lot in today's world. Okay, we got work stress, relationship stress, financial stress, health issues, etc. It doesn't matter what's going on. I promise you that at some point in our lives, something is going to cause us a tremendous amount of stress. Now, I'm not saying that we can just avoid all the stresses or issues. That's not a good idea. However, it is how we deal with the stress and what we choose to focus on. Now that will determine our level of true happiness. Now, maybe I'm the only one, but I know that I need to be mentally tougher and more resilient, and this video will help you do just that. What article am I reading? 10 ways to stay positive around negative people. Our environment will ultimately have a large impact on our future, both to the positive and to the negative. Now, if you can safeguard yourself against anything that's going to get you closer to your goals, then you are going to be way ahead of the game. You can't always choose how other people are showing up, but you can surely determine how you are going to choose to show up in certain situations. This article will give you the tools to help stay on track and not be negatively affected by those around you. And lastly, if you aren't a part of our private realtor social media Facebook page, just let me know and I'll get you hooked up. It's not a bunch of spammy stuff, just real life tips on how to help you and your team level up and take your social media game to the next level. Hey, we'll see you next week.